Good afternoon, all of you. So today's topic is Community Nutrition Program. So first of all, let us start with the term nutrition. That is the process. Nutrition means जो आप food लेते हो उसमें क्या nutrients हैं, उतना nutrition आपको चाहिए. That is nutrition. Sit down. What are the diseases which are caused due to inadequate nutrition or if there is deficiency of nutrients in the diet? Can you give me examples? Yes, पीछे आप बताओ. Yes. Kwashiorkor and marasmus, and it is due to deficiency of protein. Next is any other example? Night blindness due to deficiency of vitamin A. Yes, next. Yes, scurvy, and it is by deficiency of vitamin C. Just sit down. So different types of nutrients, they are important in diet, and deficiency of any of the nutrients will lead to diseases. So why there is need of nutrition programs, community nutrition programs? Because there are certain diseases which are very much prevalent, very common in community, especially in some higher risk groups. So government has launched these programs to improve the nutrition of these high risk groups, and these various programs are vitamin A prophylaxis program, and these are the various ministries under which this program was started. Prophylaxis against nutrition anemia, iodine deficiency disorder control program, special nutrition program, Balwadi nutrition program, and ICDS program of midday meal program. And Ministry of Health and Family Welfare and Ministry of Social Welfare, these are the ministries which have launched these various community nutrition programs. So first of all, let us study about vitamin A prophylaxis program. Now vitamin A, it is present in our diet. What are the various foods which supply vitamin A to us? आप बताइए. Vitamin A किससे मिलता है हमें? Yes? Carrot. Any others? Speak loudly. वेजिटेबल्स में कौन सी वेजिटेबल्स? सारी वेजिटेबल्स में विटामिन ए नहीं होगा. ग्रीन वेजिटेबल्स. ओके. यस, आप बताइए. रिच फूड्स जो होते हैं विटामिन ए रिच फूड्स, स्पिनच और येलो जो फ्रूट्स होते हैं, येलो फ्रूट्स कौन से होंगे? मैंगो, पपाया, दे आर रिच सोर्सेज ऑफ विटामिन ए. और नॉन वेजिटेरियन फूड्स में meat, fish, eggs, they are rich source of vitamin A. Yes, sit down. So because of deficiency of vitamin A, blindness के कई सारे cases होते हैं every year. So there is a separate program for blindness control program. So what is the dose of vitamin A which is given under this program? It is 2 lakh international units. And what is there in this vitamin A जो है ये सिरप फॉर्म में, लिक्विड फॉर्म में दिया जाता है. किस एज पे देते हैं? 9 months of age, and it is given along with a vaccine. Which vaccine? Measles vaccine. तो 9 months पे जब measles vaccine के लिए जो 9 months का बच्चा है वो आता है, तो साथ में उसको orally vitamin A भी दिया जाता है. And the dose at that time is 1 lakh international units. 1 year से कम का अगर child है तो 1 lakh international units, and more than 1 year of age 2 lakh international units. And every 6 months this dose is given to all the preschool children. Preschool children मतलब कितनी एज हो गई? 5 years of age तक ये 6 months के इंटरवल पे विटामिन ए इज गिवन एंड दिस इज प्रोफाइलैक्टिक डोज. प्रोफाइलैक्टिक डोज मीन्स अभी डेफिशिएंसी हुई नहीं है, दैट तो जो डोज आप दे रहे हो दैट इज प्रोफाइलैक्टिक डोज. एंड दोज हु आर हैविंग विटामिन ए डेफिशिएंसी, जिनमें साइंस एंड सिम्टम्स हैं, उनको आप जो डोज दोगे दैट इज ट्रीटमेंट, दैट इज नोन एज ट्रीटमेंट. एज अ ट्रीटमेंट आप दोगे उसको. So clear to all of you what is the dose? Less than 1 year and more than 1 year, and the age at which it is given. So next is prophylaxis against nutritional anemia. Now what are the signs and symptoms of anemia? Yes, आप बताओ. Pallor, how will you check pallor in a patient? Conjunctiva or any others? Yes. So pallor के अलावा और क्या साइन सिम्टम्स होंगे? Yes, fatigue, loss of appetite. Yes, sit down. So what is the next student? What is the normal level of hemoglobin? (13 to 16) किसमें? फीमेल्स में, मेल्स में, ओके. और फीमेल्स में? एंड फॉर प्रेग्नेंट फीमेल्स? कट ऑफ इज डिफरेंट फॉर प्रेग्नेंट फीमेल्स, फॉर चिल्ड्रन इट इज डिफरेंट. Just sit down. So how will you measure the level of hemoglobin in a patient? कैसे मेजर करते हैं? फिजियोलॉजी में किया होगा ना एक्सपेरिमेंट, आपने खुद ने मेजर किया होगा. हीमोग्लोबिनोमीटर, उससे आप फिंगर प्रिक करके ब्लड की ड्रॉप लेके हीमोग्लोबिन लेवल डिटेक्ट करते हैं एंड अकॉर्डिंग टू द लेवल ऑफ हीमोग्लोबिन यू विल डायग्नोज एज हैविंग अनीमिया और हैविंग नॉर्मल लेवल ऑफ हीमोग्लोबिन अकॉर्डिंग टू डिफरेंट एज ग्रुप्स. So what is the treatment of anemia? Iron folic acid tablets. These are given as prophylactic form में. अगर pregnant ladies हैं या children हैं उनको prophylactic form में देते हैं iron folic acid tablets, Folifer जिसको कहते हैं. And under the government supply, इस program के अंदर free of cost tablets distribute की जाती हैं pregnant females को और children को, because these are the high risk groups for anemia. And this program is implemented through MCH centers, mother and child health care centers जो होते हैं, primary health centers in urban area and rural area, and also in Anganwadis. These tablets are provided and distributed free of cost. So these are the hemoglobin levels in gram percent according to different age groups. Children 6 to 59 months, 11 gram percent or more hemoglobin is normal. 5 to 11 years 11.5, 12 to 14 years 12, non-pregnant women 12, for pregnant women it is 11, and for men more than 15 years it is 13 gram percent. Now the degree of anemia, it can be classified into 3 degrees: mild, moderate and severe. And according to this classification the treatment is also different. So if it is mild anemia 10 to 10.9 तक है अगर hemoglobin percent, then the treatment will be tablets of iron folic acid tablets. If it is moderate, then injections of iron are prescribed, and the technique by which these injections are given, it is a special technique, Z technique. आगे clinicals में आपको और दिखाया जाएगा. And if it is severe anemia, it is less than 7, then there is need of blood transfusion. So after giving treatment, again the hemoglobin levels are detected. अगर severe anemia है, उसके बाद अगर वो normal या moderate या mild range में आ जाता है, then the treatment is accordingly changed. Now what is the dose of these tablets? For pregnant, lactating or IUD receptors, that is intrauterine device receptors, the dose is 0.5 milligram of folic acid and 100 milligram of elemental iron, and the total of 100 doses are given. 100 days तक ये tablets दी जाती हैं. Preschool children, that is less than 5 years of age, pediatric tablet is given, or again for 100 days, 20 milligram elemental iron and 0.1 milligram folic acid. For school children, 30 milligram elemental iron and 0.25 milligram folic acid per day for 100 days, and adolescent girls same as adult dose. So different doses for different high risk groups. If hemoglobin is less than 10 to 12 gram %, then double the prophylactic dose is given. Why you have doubled the dose? Because now ये जो dose है, that is for treatment. Prophylactic dose is जिसमें hemoglobin level अभी normal है, but वो high risk में है वो person. Pregnancy है या lactation है या growing age group है like preschool children. So that dose is for prophylactic purpose. If the patient is anemic, then for treatment you have to double the prophylactic dose. Another measure which can be done is fortification of salt. Iron fortified salts are available, so that will control anemia. Next is control of iodine deficiency disorder. What is the disease caused by iodine deficiency? Goiter. What is the sign or symptom of goiter? Swelling in the neck region. And the areas which are high risk areas for goiter are Himalayan region or the hilly areas, that is known as goiter belt. So the objective of this program is to identify goiter endemic areas, to supply iodized salt in place of common salt, and to assess the impact of goiter control measures over a period of time. So the common salt, it was replaced by iodized salt in a phased manner by 1992. This was done under this program. And next is special nutrition program. Special nutrition, it was given for the benefit of certain high risk groups like pregnant ladies, nursing mothers, and for children below 6 years of age. And this nutrition, it was provided through Anganwadi centers. Anganwadi centers which are there in rural areas and urban areas, urban slum. So under this program, supplementary food was supplied to these high risk groups, and this food was such that it provided about 300 kilocalories and 10 to 12 gram of proteins per child per day, and for pregnant ladies or lactating mothers, it provided 500 kilocalories and 25 gram of proteins per day, and it was provided total of 300 days in a year. So why this supplementary nutrition was given to this particular group? To improve their nutritional status. Then Balwadi nutrition program. This program, it benefited children 3 to 6 years of age in village areas. And in village areas there are Balwadis which provide primary education to these children. So at these places they were provided food supplements, and food supplements was such that it provided total of 300 kilocalories and 10 gram of protein per child per day. The next is ICDS program, Integrated Child Development Scheme. It was launched in 1975 for the benefits of children. So the various benefits which were included under this ICDS scheme are: immunization or vaccination was provided for the children, free health checkups was given through camps, monthly camps, treatment of ailments and referral services. The camps, they were organized every month. Free health checkup was done for these children, and if they were diagnosed with any disease, they were referred to the nearest primary health center. Nutrition was given in the form of supplementary nutrition, and health education was also provided, and all this was provided through centers like Anganwadi centers. Supplementary nutrition or feeding, growth monitoring and growth promotion was also done through these centers. Growth monitoring was done by maintaining growth charts of these children and record of height and weight of these children. So the beneficiaries of this ICDS scheme are preschool children below 6 years of age, adolescent girls 10 to 19 years of age, pregnant and lactating mothers, and women in reproductive age group, that is 15 to 49 years of age. So the workers which are involved in delivering all these services, they are Anganwadi workers which work at the Anganwadi center, and one Anganwadi center, it caters the population of 1,000. And the work of these Anganwadi workers is supervised by a supervisor that is known as Mukhya Sevika. So one Mukhya Sevika or one supervisor controls 4 Anganwadi workers. And these Mukhya Sevikas, they further have to report to Child Development Project Officer. So the last is midday meal program. It is also known as school lunch program. So under this program, in government schools, meal was provided to school children, and this is to attract more and more children to the schools to improve the literacy levels or education status of children. So principles for formulation of midday meal. This meal, it should be a supplement and not a substitute to home diet. Meal should provide at least 1/3 of energy requirement and half of the protein requirement. Cost of the meal should be reasonably low, so the locally produced vegetables or products, they are used. Meal should be prepared easily at school. Locally available food should be used. Menu should be regularly changed to avoid monotony. So mostly dal rice or dal chapatis, these are given in midday meals, or sometimes dalia khichdi mixed with vegetables. It is provided for midday meal. What is the goal of this midday meal program? Reorientation of eating habits, incorporating nutritional education, encouraging the use of local commodities, improving school attendance and educational performance, and it is a part of minimum needs program. There is another program running under government scheme, minimum needs program, which includes this midday meal program also. So that was about various community nutrition programs